It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports.
And we are underway from Houston. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Looking to throw. Bishop. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Bishop. And that is incomplete here. When you look at this defense, they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short? Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And now, Charles, they're working with a short field, a chance to make this a two-score game, and these guys haven't even worked into a lather yet here in the first quarter.
Yeah, how about that? You score, you take it away, get an excellent return, and now you've got a chance to go up 2 scores in this game.
So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory. Yeah. That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Bishop. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. On the counter, it's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it inside the 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
Denver's offense now set to go. And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off for 6 points. They'll run here with Pacheco. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Cole Kmet, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here's Walker to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. This defense for the Broncos very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third down and 1. Addison will go in motion left. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Bishop. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Back to throw. Bishop. Short throw to Smith. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line. Operating from the gun. Bishop. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw again. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Bishop. Pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Bishop. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Bishop. And again back to Kmet. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Bishop. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Throwing after the interception. Bishop. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's Herbert. Completes this to Addison out left. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Walker once more. And this time he is in for a Houston touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me,
and oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Daxton Hill picks it off, and this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Walker now in 1st and 10. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Here's Herbert. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's brought down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the 1st. Walker. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Touchdown! Zay Flowers from 4 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Denver.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Bishop working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. On first down, it's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback where you put both hands on your helmet and say, I can't believe I just did that. If he puts a little more touch on that ball, the receiver's still running. Instead, it's just an incomplete pass.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. That's into the hands of Edwards. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd down, Bishop. And this is going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. A stop made defensively by Mike Edwards.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Herbert now. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Houston. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week to try and take a...
And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 56 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
On the give, it's Walker.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins Hopkins with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Looking to throw. Bishop. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Running left to give to Pacheco.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
A gain of 15 brings up 2nd down. That's the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now. Those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Running the ball can be a struggle in this part of the field. In fact, it's a perfect spot for defenders to pin their ears back and try and work upfield, and they capture him for a loss.
From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Bishop targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off play action. Bishop. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Pass taken in by Kmet. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Back to throw again.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Off the bootleg, Bishop.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw on 3rd down, Bishop. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Running right, here's Walker.
And he'll get this to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Walker with another carry.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. This is taken at the 18. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking now.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Now it's Herbert.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Herbert throwing again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Zay Flowers
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the River Hogs start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Bishop.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
To throw again, Bishop.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
3rd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Off the play fake, Bishop.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Houston,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
and they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for